Hi guys, I hope you've been doing so well. This is a very exciting video because we are doing a pack and prep video. I am so excited to tell you all about the trip that we're going on and just doing the typical packing before a trip with you guys. So let's just get into it. So where are we exactly going? My boyfriend Levi and I are going on a week-long road trip to the East Coast. I'm born and raised in California. I've never been to the East Coast ever. So the fact that we're going to the East Coast for the very first time and it's during like the peak fall foliage time is an actual dream. I love Halloween. I love fall time, and in California we don't really get that here, so that kind of romanticized idea of fall definitely inspired this trip. We are flying into Boston. We're gonna spend a couple days in Boston, and then we're gonna go up the coast to Maine, cross New Hampshire into Vermont. We're gonna stay in Vermont, hit all those iconic fall towns, and then kind of make our way back to Boston and head home. And I can't believe we're leaving in less than a week. So I have a lot of things to do before we actually go on this vacation. So here's a rundown of the to-do list for this video to make sure we are packed and prepped. Number one, get new clothes. So such a crazy first task, I know, but I don't feel like I really have enough like fall-y, wintry clothes. I've been checking the weather every day leading up to our trip, and it looks like it's gonna be like 60s for the most part, which is beautiful. I'm so excited for the cooler weather, but I don't really have enough jeans, enough long sleeves. I do have enough sweaters, but if I find a cute sweater, I might snag. I feel like just going to a couple stores to get a couple like good basics will be very helpful for the trip, and especially since it is a week long and we are only bringing a carry-on each, so I have to really like think well on what clothes I actually want to bring and that are essential for this trip. Number two is another shopping one, but it's a little different. I need to shop for like cosmetic, carry-on, like travel size stuff, so I am missing a couple things like makeup remover, lotion, travel toothbrush, you know, like stuff like that. On top of grabbing a couple small cosmetic stuff, I also am gonna grab a couple snacks. So we definitely have to stop at a Whole Foods or Trader Joe's sometime this week because I want to get a couple snacks for the plane ride over. I feel like especially on a long travel day, it's just better to have a couple of your own snacks so you don't have to like stop and buy a bunch of things. We also are doing like a road trip. We are renting a car and we're gonna be driving across all these states. I feel like having snacks in the car is a great way to like make the distance and not feel like you have to stop by every little spot and like buy something. I don't know if I really technically have the room for a bunch of snacks, but the goal is to at least bring a couple things with us, a couple like sweets and a couple savory things, just so we could survive the first few days without having to buy a bunch of snacks over there. Number three is to try on a bunch of outfits with you guys before packing them. I feel like the key to packing correctly for a trip is to try on the outfits before and kind of plan them ahead of time. Having a couple staple outfits for at least each day will make sure you don't overpack. I feel like I actually end up always overpacking anyways, but instead of scrambling on the trip like, oh, what am I gonna wear, what's gonna match with this, blah 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 blah, we're gonna have to try on a bunch of little outfits once I get those new clothes especially. Number four on the to-do list is to actually pack my bags. So packing the little carry-on, personal item. I feel like the hardest challenge is gonna be trying to bring extra pairs of shoes because I feel like my clothes will fit fine in the carry-on. Not so sure about the shoes. And then I think after that we are ready to go. So with all that being said, I feel like it is time to go shopping. It is a weekday, so I actually have some work to do, but after work I think I'm gonna go try to run to a couple stores and see what I can find. So I will show you guys super soon on what new items I get for this trip. Okay, I feel like I'm finally done with my shopping for the trip. I've kind of meant to film a little bit more of me going into the stores and trying on stuff. Honestly, spent about 3 days now shopping, and the first day was not very successful. I didn't get anything, so I was kind of over it, but day 2 and 3 were pretty successful. Let me do a little haul of all the new things that I'm going to be bringing with me on this trip and where they're from. So starting off, I got this really cute sweater from Nordstrom Rack. The brand is Babu. I feel like it's kind of giving like Free People dupe. I don't know, maybe just me. I just thought the pattern was really fun, and I feel like it's kind of hard to tell, but there's like a lot of like cute pinks and browns in the sweater. I love this one. Do I have a bunch of sweaters? Yeah. Do I have a sweater with those colors? Not yet, so I kind of felt like it was justified. Next from Nordstrom Rack is this really cute top from Madewell. I love this maroon color. I feel like in high school I only wore the color maroon. I feel like you could ask any of my friends from high school and they would be like, yeah, this was my color. For the longest time I kind of was like a little traumatized by the color just because I didn't really want to be going back to my high school style, but I saw this top and I really fell in love with it. Maroon is such like a perfect fall color, and the sleeves on this top are really cute. I feel like they flare out a little bit. I also got a brown belt, so I feel like that's gonna be really cute to pair like an accessorize with a lot of these outfits. I feel like I said my goal with shopping was to get like a lot of long sleeves tops, which I was successful at. So I got 2 more tops. These ones are actually from Kohl's, which funny enough, I used to work there in high school and college. That was my retail job. So this was like the first time in a long time that I went and shopped at Kohl's, but I knew they had really good basics when it comes to like tees. I was able to find these ones. This one's just kind of like a cream top. I feel like it's really cute. They're like form-fitting and super soft, which is really nice. And then I got the exact same thing in like this more navy blue. Next, I went to Lululemon because I've had a gift card since Christmas time and I just never used it. And I got flared leggings. I feel like flared leggings are very in right now and they are so comfy. These fit me perfectly. I feel like on a day where I want to be a little bit more comfy, these flared leggings with a sweater, perfect outfit. Next, I got a pair of Levi's jeans. Jeans are probably the hardest thing for me to shop for. I'm so picky when it comes to jeans. I can try on like 10 jeans and like not like any of them. So I'm really happy I was actually able to find 2 new pairs that I did like. So these ones are their classic bootcut style. I feel like you can tell it's a little bootcut, but it's not like over the top, you know? Most of my jeans now that I have in my closet are more baggier, kind of like straight. So this one actually being like a little bit more tighter, but with the boot cut I actually like. You can never go wrong with a good Levi's jeans. And last but not least, I feel like everyone's favorite jean store at the moment, I went to Gap and I got their 90s loose style. This is like the wash. It's pretty similar to the Levi's one, but honestly I've been kind of more into a darker jean wash like vibe lately. I don't really mind that they're like the same color because the styles are a little different, and this is a low-rise jean, which is like very different for me, so I really like that as well. And yeah, so I feel like I'm finally done with clothes shopping, which is like a huge like check mark on my to-do list for packing for this trip. As much as I love designing clothes, sometimes shopping for them for myself is like such a pain. I feel like I'm so picky and I really think through my purchases. I don't just go randomly buy stuff. I have to really be like, am I gonna wear this? Am I gonna wear this? I feel like I definitely have enough jeans, long sleeves, sweaters for this trip, definitely to last like a whole week now, so I'm very excited. So far so good on this pack and prep. I will see you guys when we go out shopping in a couple days for some cosmetic stuff and snacks. Okay, I feel like I'm officially done shopping for the trip now. I forget how crazy it is to shop on the weekends. I always tell myself I'm never gonna go into stores during the weekends, but I always do. The weather has been so on and off. The lighting looks so overexposed because it's all of a sudden cloudy and rainy now, when 30 minutes ago it was sunny. It is what it is. I quickly wanted to do a little haul with you guys on like the cosmetics and little snacks that I'm bringing on the trip. So I got a little cleanser, which actually kind of was out, so I kind of feel like I need to start using this too before we go. Another stick of deodorant, toothpaste, nasal drops, which might sound funny. I feel like I'm pretty prone to like bloody noses whenever I travel to a new location or elevation, but I'm trying to avoid bloody noses on this trip, so I'm keeping my nose hydrated. Just a travel toothbrush because I feel like I used to have one, but I don't know where it went. And I don't want to bring my electric toothbrush because I don't know, it feels like it's wrong to bring that on an airplane for some reason. Another little makeup remover, and that's pretty much it. All their cosmetics and makeup stuff I already have, so I'm just gonna bring what I have, but those are the new things that I needed to get. And now onto snacks, which I feel like is like the fun part. Show what little goodies I'm bringing. These Made Good granola bars. I haven't actually tried these ones before, but they kind of looked good, and I love a good granola bar, so I feel like you can never go wrong with that. I also got another granola bar, which is more of like a breakfast one. It's the Simple Mills almond flour nutty banana bread. Banana bread kind of sounds good for like breakfast granola, afternoon granola. That's where my head was going with that, but I don't know, let me know if that makes sense. And then the last little snacks, I got a variety pack, which I usually never get these because I feel like they're kind of a scam. For the price, I feel like you get so little for how expensive they are, but because we're traveling, I want everything already packaged. I don't want any problems with TSA or anything. It has cheddar bunnies, aka goldfish, bunny grams, aka graham crackers. I didn't think of the brand that has that one, but graham crackers, cheddar squares, aka Cheez-Its, and if you know, you know I love Cheez-Its, so to bring at least one of each for us would be good, and I feel like that's not taking up too much space in my bag. Snacks secured. Ta-da! Okay, I feel like the days are actually counting down so quickly. I haven't even done the part of the prepping to-do list where I'm planning out the outfits, so that is what we're doing today. So starting off, I'm not exactly sure what my travel outfit should be, like, you know, the thing that you're running through the airport in, like on the plane in. This is the vision. You guys let me know what you think. Travel outfit. Also, imagine all of these outfits with Uggs or Hokas. For this fit, imagine crew, sweatpants, and Uggs. I feel like that's kind of cute for the airport, right? Because we're leaving early in the morning. I feel like it's comfy enough to be like sitting on a plane all day. I feel like I need to change this so you guys could actually see the fit. Okay, that's a little better. Travel fit. Check. Okay, this is another outfit I'm thinking of bringing. I'm definitely a very like comfy over the top person. I definitely love just like comfy outfits, simple outfit, but with like sometimes a couple fun accessories. So I feel like a lot of my fits are just gonna be like sweaters, jeans, Uggs. I love this sweater so much. This one's from Aerie. I got last year. I tried to go into Aerie and see if they had any cute sweaters, but they didn't really have any that like matched this or like this one's also from Aerie. I feel like this is a good time to also show you some of the accessories I'm thinking of bringing. This is my sister's little brown bag, which she left because she forgot to bring it to college, so I am borrowing it for this trip. This little brown color is so cute for fall. With the brown bag, a lot of my jeans, I'm gonna put this brown belt on just as another accessory, and I thought it'd be like cute like that these are matching. My Uggs are that antelope color, so they're a little bit more brown as well. But yeah, I love this sweater. I feel like this one's so cute. Next sweater outfit. Now that I put it on like this, I feel like this sweater actually might be cuter with the darker jeans. Yeah, I think this sweater I'd wear with darker jeans. Kind of complements each other more, and this is a little too contrasty. I love these jeans so much. They're from Cotton On. Every time I find a jean that I really, really love there, I feel like I go back a couple months to buy that exact same jean and it's like gone. Seriously, like the one jean that fits me so well. I feel like this is not bad if I accessorize it right, but I think this sweater would be a lot cuter with darker jeans. With the lighter jeans, something like this could be a little cuter. I really like this cardigan. I got it last year from Aerie. Again, I got a lot of sweaters from Aerie last year. I don't know about the undershirt. I know like a lot of girls with cardigans will wear like a white just plain tee under it. I feel like that would be cute, but I don't know if it's like clashing too much because this is like kind of more of a cream color. I also did get that cream long sleeve, which I technically can wear under this if it's like a little bit more chillier. I guess I technically could button it up. I have to think about this one. I really love the pink color, and I love how like the pink and the like the light blue jeans look together. We have to think about this under tee. If I find something cute, I'll bring it. If not, we just have to pivot. And this is one of the last outfits, and I think the one I'm the most excited for. Accessories just look so cute with it. This is that Madewell long sleeve top that I got from Nordstrom Rack I was telling you guys about, and this is how like the sleeves look on me. It's giving like witchy vibes in like the best way possible. Something about this color I feel like also reminds me of my like Twilight phase, so it's giving like Bella in a way, like the blue jeans. I just like love it so much. I'm thinking this is gonna be like the outfit I'm gonna wear when we go to Salem. Like I was saying, I feel like this top is just giving like spooky, witchy Halloween vibes in the best way possible. I have a couple things that are still like washing right now, so a couple of like long sleeve tops and a couple pairs of jeans, but besides that, I feel like that's pretty good. I hope it's giving like fall. I hope it's giving comfy, casual, but like still cute. Outfits checked. I think we're ready to actually pack everything. I'm so excited. We are getting so close. It is finally time to pack this up. So we are leaving in less than 24 hours and I'm just starting packing. I feel like it's not too bad. I still have a whole day. We're only bringing a carry-on and one personal item, which is a backpack that's gonna have all my electronic stuff, filming stuff. So we have to fit everything into this little tiny carry-on. I feel pretty confident I'll be able to get everything in there. A little something extra that I did for the trip, which is not originally on the to-do list, was get my nails done. Cute, cute. I was thinking of just doing like a fall color, but I'm such a pink girl and I feel like this matches with everything. So pretty much all we have left to do now is pack this little suitcase. So cue the montage. Okay, we are officially all packed. I feel like I was like this close to not fitting everything in there, but I made it work. I feel like I really know how to push the limits of the carry-on. Like I will make things fit if I need it to fit. So I feel like I brought a lot of jeans, tops, even fit another pair of shoes in there, which is really fun. And I am very relieved that that is all done. The packing and prepping for my East Coast fall road trip is all done and we are leaving tomorrow, so I'm so excited. I'm gonna be vlogging the whole thing, so I'm really excited for you guys to see how the trip went, what we saw, what we ate, and all the things in between. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.